Another important concept that we look at when we're describing functions is a function's end behavior. The end behavior of a function describes how a function behaves at either end of the graph. That means as our x value gets larger and larger, as it moves this way, what is the y value doing? Well, here on the right, it's dropping, right? We're going to write this as a limit. And as x approaches negative infinity, as it moves further and further to the left, what is the y doing? Here it's going up towards positive infinity. So on the left side, we say the limit of f of x as x approaches, well, as it gets smaller and smaller, it's approaching negative infinity, is equal to, well, what's it doing? It's rising, rising, rising here in the ends, so it's approaching positive infinity. On the right side, the limit of f of x as x approaches positive infinity, well, it's dropping, so it's approaching negative infinity. So the easiest way to really look at your end behavior here is you should sketch your graph, whether on the graphing calculator, some sort of technology is going to be easiest, and just look at what it's doing off on the ends. Okay, so let's identify the limit of this function here. So on the left side and on the right side, it seems to be dropping. So I'm going to say that the limit of f of x as x approaches negative infinity, that's on the left, is equal to negative infinity because it's dropping. Whereas on the right, the limit of f of x as x approaches positive infinity, that also is dropping towards negative infinity. As you look at letter B for the end behavior, I think you'll notice that this one's doing something a little bit differently. I think you'll see that it's going to approach and approach and approach. It looks like the x-axis. And the same thing over here on the right appears to approach the x-axis. So the limit of f of x as x approaches negative infinity, as it moves to the left, that's approaching the y value of 0. And on the right, the limit of the function as x approaches positive infinity also equals 0. In this particular graph, as the function moves to the left, what does it approach? Well, this one's not approaching the x-axis. As it moves to the right, I think you'll see that it seems to be approaching a horizontal line. Okay, and what is that horizontal line? I think you'll notice that it is the line y equals 3, or the y value of 3. And if you think about the function that's given to you right here, as your x values would get larger and larger, essentially the numerator, even though you're subtracting 2 and adding 1, essentially when these values get really, really big, it's just going to look like 3x over x, and your x's cancel. It's going to approach 3. So on the left, you'll see that it's approaching 3, and on the right, it's also approaching 3. So we read that again as the limit of f of x as x approaches negative infinity equals 3, and the limit of f of x as x approaches positive infinity, that also equals 3.